In this donation website tutorial, I'm going to be going over how to make a donation website in WordPress step by step from start to finish. I'll be showing you how to access professional pre-made WordPress website templates to make creating your donation website an easy process. I'll be going over how to create a donation website using a popular drag and drop editor, Cadence Page Builder, so you can create a professional looking donation website via drag and drop. I'll also be going over how to set up and accept donations and payments for your website. The great thing about this donation website tutorial is that it is extremely easy to follow along with, even if you have no experience in starting and creating a donation website. At the end of this video, you will have your website for your organization successfully created. The first step I'm going to cover is how to choose and register your own domain name for free. A domain name is the name of your website. For example, the website name for YouTube is youtube.com. Step 2, I'll be going over how to choose a hosting provider. An easy way to think of hosting is it's like the physical storefront of your website. To have a website, you have to have hosting. Step 3 is going over building your site with WordPress and creating your WordPress donation website using professional pre-made templates and building your site using a popular drag and drop editor. Let's get started with the donation website tutorial. The first thing you want to do to create your site is to click the link in the description below to be taken to Bluehost, so you can take advantage of our exclusive Bluehost discount where you'll be getting a free domain name and a Bluehost web hosting discount for your website. Make sure you click the link in the description to get this great deal. A little disclosure, the link is an affiliate link, meaning I'll receive a commission from Bluehost at no extra cost to you. Plus you get an awesome Bluehost discount. A little about Bluehost. Bluehost powers over 2 million websites worldwide. They are also recommended by WordPress.org since 2005. They provide 24/7 support via chat and phone, and they have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If for any reason you are unhappy, you can cancel and get a refund within the first 30 days. Once you click the link in the description below, you'll be on the Bluehost page. Click the View Plans button. You'll now be on the Bluehost Plans page. You'll see 4 different plans you can choose from: the Basic, Choice Plus, Online Store, and Pro plan. The Basic plan comes with 10 websites, 10 GB SSD storage, 100 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 40,000 visits per month. The Choice Plus plan comes with 50 websites, 50 GB SSD storage, 500 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 200,000 website visits per month. The Choice Plus plan comes with phone support, daily website backups free for the first year, and domain privacy free for the first year. The Online Store plan comes with 50 websites, 50 GB SSD storage, 500 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 200,000 website visits per month. Automated real-time backups with Jetpack and WooCommerce auto install. This plan is good if you're going to have an online store, as it comes with a bunch of extras like store analytics, secure online payments, bookings and appointments, shipping labels, product search and filtering, gift card creation, wish list, customer account customization, and sales and promotions builder by Wondercart. Something I want to know is you can have an e-commerce site with the Basic, Choice Plus, or Pro plan as well. You just won't get the extra e-commerce features the Bluehost Online Store plan provides. The Pro plan comes with 100 websites, 100 GB SSD storage, 1,000 concurrent visitors, and is ideal for 400,000 website visits per month, along with everything the Choice Plus plan comes with. I'm going to choose the Basic plan for this tutorial. Once you decide on a plan to choose, click the Select button. You'll now be on the domain page where you can choose your free domain name for your site. You can type in and search available domains in the search field. If you click from the drop down, where you see .com, you can choose the domain extension your domain name ends in. If you already own a domain name, you can enter it in where it says, I want to use a domain I already own. If you can't decide on a domain name, you can click the Choose Domain Later link and you can choose your free domain name at a later date in the Bluehost dashboard. You'll see Add Domain Privacy Plus Protection. I highly recommend keeping this selected as it'll keep your personal information private so that spammers and telemarketers won't have access to your personal information and contact you by phone and email with offers of their services. When you register a domain name, no matter what company you choose, the domain goes into the public whois database as domain names are regulated. If you select Domain Privacy Plus Protection, it'll show Bluehost default contact information instead of yours. You'll now be on the cart page. You'll see your hosting plan here. If you click from the drop down, you can select the term for your web hosting purchase. You get the lowest pricing with the 12-month term. You'll see the add-ons here. If you don't want any of them, you can click the trash can icon to remove them. Professional email is if you want an email address ending in your domain name with a custom inbox. Added security for your email, your contacts and calendars to sync, Drive to share files, create and manage tasks, and to create documents from a full suite of tools. I do want to note that Bluehost does come with free email addresses ending in your domain name, so this add-on isn't necessary unless you really want to utilize all the added features provided by professional email. Click the Continue to Checkout button to proceed. You now want to input your contact information and account information. Next, choose your payment method and input your payment details. Complete your payment by clicking the Submit Payment button. Bluehost will now email you your Bluehost receipt. You'll now be taken to a thank you for your purchase page while your hosting account is loaded. Once it is done, you'll see your new WordPress site is installing. You'll see the Login to WordPress button. Click this to be taken to WordPress. You'll now be on the Welcome to WordPress page. You can choose to create your site with the AI Site Creator, Guided Website Setup. You can import a website, and at the bottom, you'll see I'm following a tutorial. Take me to the WordPress dashboard. You can select this one as you'll be following along with me in this tutorial. You'll now be in the WordPress dashboard. Before we start picking out a theme and creating our site, I want to cover the Bluehost control panel. I'm here in the Bluehost control panel homepage. In the left side menu, click Websites. If you click Edit Site, it'll take you to your WordPress dashboard where you can begin creating and editing your website. If you click Settings, you'll see your Bluehost name servers are listed here below in case you need them. Before we choose a theme and start editing it, we want to change our domain name to be secured using HTTPS with the free SSL certificate. I'll click Edit Site to be taken to WordPress. I'll hover over Settings in the left side menu. Click General. You'll see WordPress address URL and site address URL. Change these to HTTPS instead of the HTTP. Scroll down and click Save Changes. It will now log you out of WordPress because we changed URL to HTTPS. Just log back in. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to make any of these themes a donation website. To pick out a theme for your site, on the far left, you will see tabs. Find the Appearance tab and hover over it. Click Themes. This is where you can pick out a theme for your site. Next, click Add New Theme. You now see WordPress themes that you can choose from. There's thousands of free themes to choose from. Now I want to show you how to access free professionally designed WordPress themes and how to edit them easily with a drag and drop editor. Type in Cadence in the search field. Click the Install button. Once it is done installing, click the Activate button. Once it is done activating the theme, you want to click Cadence in the left side menu. Click Starter Templates in the menu area. Scroll down and click Install Cadence Starter Templates. Next, you can choose between Cadence AI Starter Templates or the Classic Starter Templates. I'll click Classic Starter Templates. Next, you'll see Free and Pro is selected. Click here, and from the drop-down, select Free. It'll now showcase a bunch of free WordPress themes you can build your site with using drag and drop. You can type in the type of website you want to create to pull up templates based on that. If you click the All drop-down, you'll see you can choose the category for the type of website you want to build. If you click a theme, it'll show you what it will look like so you can preview it. Click the Back to Starter template to go back to where you can choose a template. Something I want to mention, any of the templates, no matter the category or what they are called, can be used for your donation website. You can easily change and edit the templates to what you like when creating your WordPress site. Just find a template you like and then you can start making it your own no matter what category the template is in. I want to pull up a donation template that will be used to create and design our donation website via drag and drop. Click the All drop-down where it shows the categories you can choose from. Click Nonprofit. You'll see the templates that are good for donation websites. I want to use this heart template for this tutorial, and then we'll make it our own. I'll click it. Over to the left, under colors, you can select from different colors for the site. If you click fonts, you can choose between different fonts for your site. You can update these at a later time or change them whenever you'd like. I cover this later in the video. Click the next button. You'll see import full site is selected. Keep this selected. Click the next button. You'll now see plugins with a check mark that are going to be installed with the template. If you want to select anything here, you can if you'd like. I'm going to keep it as is. Click the Finish and Launch button. Click the Start Import button. It'll begin installing and activating plugins. It'll then begin importing the site. It can take just a few minutes for it to finish. Once it is done, you'll be on a success page. Click the See My Site button. It'll now take you to your website and what it looks like. Now let's go over how to make edits to the WordPress theme and how to use the drag and drop editor to create your site. To make edits to your site, click the Edit page on the top of the page. It'll now bring you to the Cadence block editor where you can create your site quick and easy via drag and drop. You'll see the page title showing here at the top. Just ignore this. This doesn't show on the live site. To make edits to a part of the page, just click where you want to make edits and start making edits. I can change the text here from Help the Children, Make Big Changes, and Help the World to My Demo Donation Website. If you click the H1 heading found here, from the dropdown, you can change the heading type. You can change the alignment of the text here. You can make it bold. If you click the link icon, you can link the text out if you'd like. If you click the arrow drop down, it'll bring up more edits you can make. You'll see over to the right, under Style, you can change the color of the text. You can change the background color. You can change the font size. If you click Advanced Typography Settings, you can change the font if you'd like, along with the font weight. You'll see other style settings you can click into here. Next, let's go over how to change the background image and colors for this top section. If you click into this top section here, over to the right, click Style. Where you see Type, you can choose from Classic, Gradient, Slider, and Video. You'll see the background image showing here. If you click the X button, it'll remove the image. If you click Edit Image, you can then upload an image to use, or if you click Media Library, you can choose an image already uploaded to WordPress. I'll select one I've already uploaded. I'll click the Select button. The image is now uploaded. Next, scroll down to the Background Overlay settings and click it. Where you see Overlay Type, you'll see the color showing here. You can click here and change the overlay color that is shown in the background image. Where you see Overlay Opacity, you can drag this over to the left and right to change the opacity of the background image. Next, let's go over editing a button. I'm going to click into the button found here. You'll be able to change the name of the text. You can make the text bold. If you click the link icon, you can link the button out to where you'd like it. If you click the drop down where it says Link Settings, you can have the link open in the same tab window, open in New tab, or via video pop-up. You can have the link be no follow, sponsored, and download. Over to the right, under General, you can make changes to the button like the button size and button width. If you click Style, you can change the text type, color, background type, and background color. If you click Hover, you'll see the same settings you can change that happens on the button hover. Scroll down and click Icon Settings. Where you see Select Icon, click this. You can select an icon if you'd like to have an icon in the button. You can change a bunch of settings for the icon if you want an icon in the button. I'll scroll down to this section here. You can click in an area and start making edits. If you want to add something in a section, click the plus icon here at the top. it'll bring up stuff you can drag into the page. You'll see there's a ton of options you can choose. I'll drag in the text option to here. You can begin adding in the text that you want. You can change the heading to what you'd like. I'll change it to paragraph text, and then I can start inputting the text. If you want to move something on the page up or down, just hover over what you want to move and click the up arrow to move it up, or click the down arrow to move it down. To delete something on the page, click into what you want to delete. Click the three dots. Click delete, and it'll be deleted from the page. If you want to duplicate something on the page, click what you want to duplicate and click the three dots. Click duplicate, and it'll be duplicated. If you want to change the background image here, or change it to a different color, click into the section here at the top. Click Style over to the right. Next, click Background Overlay Settings. You'll see the image here. You can remove it or click Edit Image to change the image like shown in the top section. For this example, I'll remove it. You'll see the background image has been changed. To change the color of this section, scroll up and under Background Settings, you'll see Background Color. I'll click here, and then you can change the background color of this section. If you want to change the text settings found here in this section, click into it. Click Style. If you scroll down and click Title Settings, you can change the title settings like the background color of the title here. If you scroll down and click Text Settings, you can change the text settings. Next, I'll scroll down to this section. If you want to change the background image here, you do the same steps as I covered in the top background image earlier in the video. You just click in the background image area here at the top, click Style, and then you can change or remove the background image. Next, scroll down to this section. Let's cover the icon section found here. Click into the section. Over to the right, you can link this section out to somewhere if you'd like. If you click Style, then click Media Settings, you can click into the icon and you can choose an icon you'd like to use. You can change the icon size, icon color, background, and border color. If you click Hover, you can change the same settings on hover of the section. If you scroll down and click Title Settings, you can then make changes to the title. If you click Text Settings, you can make changes to the text. If you click Learn More Settings, if you toggle on Show Learn More, it'll show a Learn More underneath the section. I'll now scroll down to this section. If you want to change the image here, just click the Edit Add Gallery Images icon. You'll see the image showing. Click Add to Gallery. You can upload a photo to use. If you click Media Library, you can choose an image you've already uploaded to WordPress. Now let's go over how to add a new section to the page. To add a new section to the page, click the plus icon. You'll see Row. Drag in Row to where you want to add a new section to the page. You'll see the Design Library button. Click this. Next, click Patterns. It'll pull up a bunch of patterns you can add to the page and begin editing. If you see Pro under it, you need the Pro version of Cadence to use it. There's lots of free options to use. You'll see all the different categories you can select from on the left. Where you see Style at the bottom, you can choose different styles based on colors for the section. I'll select this section as an example. You'll see it's been added to the page where you can begin editing how you'd like it. If you want to change the background color of an entire section, just click at the top of the section. Click Style. Where you see Type, click Classic. Next to background color, click Select Color, and you can change the background color of the section. Whenever you make changes, to save your changes, click the Save button at the top. If you make a change, but you want to see what it looks like on the page without saving it yet, click the View icon at the top. Click Preview in New tab. It'll bring up a preview of the page so you can see what your edits look like. If you click View Page, it'll bring up the view of the page that has the edits live on your site. You can undo and redo changes here. If you click the WordPress icon here in the top left, it'll take you to the WordPress dashboard. Next, I want to cover the contact form for your donation website. Click the Save button to save your changes. I'll click the View Page icon at the top. I'll click Contact in the menu. Click the Edit page. Next, I'll scroll down to where you see the contact form on the page. Click into something in the contact form. Over to the right, under General, you'll see each of the settings with settings after it. Click one you want. Under Field Type, from the drop-down, you can change the field type to what you want. You can make the field a required or not required part to fill out. You can change the field placeholder. You can add a help text if you'd like. Under Column Width, from the drop-down, you can change the size of the column for that field to what you'd like. If you click the Add Field button, click on the new field it added. Under Label, you can add the field label that shows. You can toggle Show Label on or off based on your needs. If you scroll down to the bottom, if you click Action after Submit, you can choose the action after someone submits the form. If you click Email Settings, you can input the email to address of where you want the notification to go when someone fills out the contact form. You can separate email addresses by a comma if you want to add more than one. You can add it to the email subject, the from email address, the from name, the reply to. I'll keep mine on email field. You can toggle send as HTML to on or off. If you click Basic Spam Check, you can toggle this on or off. If you click Google reCAPTCHA, you can choose to enable this or not. If you click Message Settings, you can input the success message that it sent when someone fills out the form. You can input the error message, font size. If you click Advanced Message, Font Settings, you can change the font used and weight of the font. Next, I'll scroll back up to the top. If you click Style, if you click Field Styles, you can change the style of the field styles. If you click Label Styles, you can change the style of the label styles. If you click Submit Styles, you can change the styles of the Submit button. If you click Hover under Button Colors, you can change the styles on the button hover. Next, I want to go over how to edit the footer and header area of your site. Be sure to click the Save button to save your changes. Next, click the WordPress icon in the top left. You'll be taken to the WordPress dashboard. Hover over the Appearance tab in the side menu. Click Customize. Scroll down to the footer area of your site. If you click into an area, you can make changes. If you want to add a section to the footer, click the plus icon. You can then select what you want and then it will be added to the section where you can begin editing. If you want to remove something in the footer, find it here and click the X button to delete it. If you want to edit the social media icons in the footer, click the pencil icon here. You can easily add your social media links, remove any you don't want, or add social media profiles. If you click Design, you can make changes like the icon size, colors, and more. If you scroll up to the header area of your site, just click into what you want to edit. I'll select the button as an example. You can then make changes to the button. If you want to remove something in the header, just find it here and click the X button to remove it. If you want to change the look of the header, you can select something here and drag it over to a section to change the look of your header. If you click the pencil icon where you see the logo, you can change the logo or remove it. You can change the site title and tagline. You can change the site icon here. Click the Publish button to save your changes. Now I want to go over the donation page and how to add a way for you to accept donations and payments on your donation website. I'll click the X button. Next, I'll hover over my site name at the top and click Dashboard. I'll click Pages in the left side menu. Find the Donations page, hover over it, and click Edit. This is your donation page. You can edit this how you want by adding stuff or removing things you don't want. Now I want to go over how to create your own donation form and change the look of it to how you want. To do this, click the WordPress icon in the top left. From the WordPress dashboard, click Donations in the left side menu. It'll list out all the donation forms. To create a new donation form, click the Add Form button in the left side menu. A pop-up will show where you want to choose your form layout. You can choose between Classic, Multi-Step, and 2-Panel. For this tutorial, I'll choose Multi-Step. Choose whichever form you like. On the next page, I'll show you what each looks like and how to easily change the donation form type if you'd like. I'll click the Proceed button. You'll now be taken to the Donation Design page. You'll see up in the top left where you can change the name of your donation form. I'll put in Demo Charity Form as an example. Over to the right, under General, you'll see Form Layout. From the drop-down, you can select the different types of donation forms offered. This is an example of the Classic form. This is an example of the multi-step form. Here's an example of the 2-panel form. I'll choose multi-step for mine. If you click Header, you can choose to toggle on and off the header, heading, and description. You can change the heading text to what you'd like. You can change the description here to what you'd like. You can upload an image to the form if you'd like. If you click buttons, you can change the button text. For mine, the first button is Donate Now and then Continue. I can change the text for the Donate button here as well. If you click Donation Goal, you can choose to disable or enable the donation goal. If I disable it, it'll not show anymore. If you do keep it enabled, you can input a goal amount. You can choose to turn on Auto Close Form, which will close the form once the goal has been met. Goal progress you can have on all time, or you can select custom and choose a start date and end date to show. If you click the Build button on the top of the page, you can begin building and editing the donation form. If you click into this top header and description area, you can change it to whatever you'd like. If I click into this area, you can change the donation label name. Under donation options, you can enable amount description if you'd like. You'll see the different options showing here. You can change these amounts to what you'd like. If you click the minus icon, you can remove that option from showing. If you click the plus icon, you can add an option. If you click custom amount, you can choose to disable custom amount from showing. With it enabled on, you can change the custom amount minimum, amount someone can put to give. You can also set a maximum amount to give if you'd like. If you click recurring donations, you'll notice you'll have to upgrade to a paid version of GiveWP. I provide a link in the description below to check out the pro version and if you'd like to get it. If I click into this next area, you can change the details over to the right as you'd like. The payment details section, there's nothing you need to do here. If you click the test donation and offline donation section, you don't need to worry about anything here. If you'd like to turn off offline donations, you can disable it. The payment gateways and global settings I'll be covering shortly. If you want to move a section in the form to somewhere else, you can click the up arrow to move it up. If you click the down arrow, you can move it down. Over to the left, you can drag in something if you'd like to add it to the form. If you click the Settings tab in the top of the page, you can change and name the form. You can change the URL to whatever you'd like. You can change the visibility. You can add a short excerpt if you'd like. You can choose to send new account notifications to users if you'd like. With this enabled, it'll let donor know they have an account where they can manage their account and donations. If you click Save Draft in the top right, it'll save your form as a draft. If you want to publish your changes live for the form, just click the Publish button. I'll go ahead and click the Publish button. It'll ask you if you're ready to publish with some settings you can change if you'd like. Click the Publish button to proceed. If you click the View Form, it'll take you to the page where you can view your form. You can also copy this link and paste it in a button on a page or link to send to someone to this form page. I'll click Close. Up here at the top, if you click the Embed icon, where you see Display Style, from the drop-down, you can choose if you want the embed to show the full form, or showing only a button and then when the button is clicked, taking them to the form. Or you can select New Tab, which will show a button, and then when the button is clicked, it'll open the form in a new tab. I'll select this one as an example. You can choose to have it be added to an existing page or post, or you can create a new post or page for the embed. Down at the bottom, you'll see Copy Shortcode. If you click this, you can then copy the shortcode where you'd like on your site. As an example, I'll have the home page pulled up and I'm on the editor for the page. I'll click the plus icon in the top left. Type in shortcode. I'll drag it to where I'd like in the page. I'll paste the shortcode we just copied. I'll click the view icon in the top right. I'll click Preview in New tab. I'll scroll down to where I added the form. The form embed will show based on the settings we chose. I'm back on the form builder page. Now let's go over the donation settings and adding payment gateways to accept payments on our site. I'll click the WP Give icon to go back to the forms page within WordPress. You'll see all the forms here already created. If you hover over one and click View, you can view what the form looks like. If you like one, you can click the Edit button and begin editing how you'd like. You'll see the selections over on the left side. You can click through each to change the form and settings to what you'd like. If you click the Preview Changes button, you can preview the changes you've made to the form so you can preview what it looks like. Click the Update button to save your changes. Next, let's go over the settings of the Donations feature. Click Settings in the left side menu under Donations. Under the General section, you can change the Success page. The Success pages already are set up for you. From the drop-down, you can select Donation Confirmation. Failed Donation page, you can select Donation Failed from the drop-down. The Donor Dashboard page is already created and selected. You can keep Override Legacy Donation enabled. You can change the base country. You want to select your base state or province. Make sure to click the Save Changes button whenever you make changes. If you click Currency, you can change currency and other settings related to the currency. If you click Access Control, you can make changes if you'd like. If you click Sequential Ordering, you can choose to disable this if you'd like. If keeping it enabled, you don't need to change anything here. If you click Emails at the top, you'll see Donor Emails and Admin Emails. If you click Donor Emails, it'll list out all the emails that will be sent to the donors. If you click the Settings icon under the Edit Email section, You can then make changes to that if you'd like and change the email message. If you click Admin Emails, it'll do the same. Under the recipients, it'll show the email address the notifications will be sent to. If you click the settings icon under Edit Email, you can make changes. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see Email Recipients. You can change the email here that it should go to, or separate multiple email addresses by commas if you want to have it go to more than one email address. If you click Payment Gateways, this is where you can set up and manage the payment gateways you want to use for accepting payments and donations for your donation website. Test mode will be enabled by default, and this is good so you can go through the form yourself and test how it all works to make sure you have everything working how you want it. Once you want it to go live, you want to disable this feature. If you click Stripe, this is the payment gateway where you can accept payments other than PayPal. You'll see Add a new Stripe account. Click the Connect with Stripe button. You'll be on a Get Started with Stripe page. Input the email address you want to use for your account, or enter an email address if you already have a Stripe account. You want to create your Stripe account. I already have a Stripe account created, so I'll select mine and click Connect. A pop-up will now show saying you are connected. To have Stripe work correctly, we want to add a new Stripe webhook endpoint. You'll see the endpoint URL showing here. Copy this, click the Confirm button. Now pull up Stripe and log in. Once logged in, you'll be in Stripe Home. Click Developers in the menu. Click Event Destinations. Click the Add Destination button. You'll see events from your account. I'll have this selected. I'll keep the API version to what it is. Where you see events, find charge and select it. Click the Select All Charge Events. Click the Continue button. On this page, Webhook Endpoint should be selected. Click the Continue button. Where you see Endpoint URL, input the endpoint URL we copied from earlier. Click the Create Destination button. The event destination has successfully been set up. I'll now go back to the Payment Gateway Stripe page. If you click General Settings, it'll provide your Stripe webhook here. You'll see Collect Billing Details. I recommend selecting this so that the donor has to input their address to donate. You'll see Stripe Receipt Emails. I recommend selecting this so that donors can receive receipts automatically from Stripe when they make their donation. If you click Credit Card, you can select how it will show. You can select single field or multiple fields. If you click Stripe Checkout, checkout type can stay as is. Checkout heading you can change. Usually this will be the name of your organization. You can choose to add a background image if you'd like. If you click SEPA Direct Debit, you can make changes here. For most, nothing will be needed to be changed here. If you click BEX Direct Debit, you can make changes here. For most, nothing will be needed to be changed here. If you click PayPal in the top menu area, this is where you can accept payments via PayPal. You can choose between PayPal donations and PayPal Standard. I recommend choosing PayPal donations as PayPal Standard takes the user away from your site into PayPal to complete their payment. You also can't do recurring payments with PayPal Standard. Choose your account country. Click the Connect with PayPal Live button. You can choose between the standard card processing and advanced card processing based on your needs. Select one and click the Confirm button. It'll now pull up PayPal in a pop-up. Log into your PayPal account or create an account to accept payments for donations with PayPal. Next, if you click Offline Donations, you can choose to enable or disable billing details for offline donations. You can make changes to the offline donations instructions if you'd like. If you want to have recurring donations, you need to upgrade to a paid plan or give WP. I provide a link in the description to give WP. Once you purchase a paid Give WP plan, you can access this recurring donations section. After purchasing Give WP, you just click Licenses and enter your Give WP license key here. The last thing you want to do with payments is to activate the payment gateways so you can start accepting payments on your live site. First, click Disabled for the test mode. Next, choose your default payment method. If it's Stripe, select Stripe. If it's PayPal donations, select PayPal donations. Uncheck under Enabled the test donation. Select Enable for each payment gateway you want to have on your site. Click the Save Changes button. You'll now be able to accept and receive payments and donations on your donation website. GiveWP also offers peer-to-peer fundraising, which is a paid add-on. I provide a link in the description to GiveWP. You can access it under the Add-on section in the main menu. Click Peer-to-Peer and you can view everything there is about the peer-to-peer fundraising. The last thing I want to cover in this tutorial is to do a quick overview of WordPress. If you hover over the Pages tab, click Add New to add a new page to your site. If you click All Pages, it'll showcase all the pages on your site. If you hover over the Media tab and click on Library, it'll show you all the images you've uploaded in WordPress. If you click Add New at the top, you can then upload or drag in an image into WordPress. If you hover over Posts and click Add New, you can create a new blog post for your site. If you click All Posts, it'll pull up all the posts you have on your site. If you click the Comments tab, you'll see all the comments you have on your blog post. You can easily reply, mark it as spam, or trash the comment. If you hover over the Plugins tab and click Add New, you can then search for or browse plugins to add to your site. Any feature or customization you might want on your site, more than likely there's a plugin for that. If you hover over the Appearance tab in the left side menu, click on Menus. This is where you can edit the menu on your site. If you have multiple menus on your site, you'll be able to select them from the Select a Menu to Edit area. Click the Select button to select the menu you want to edit. If you don't see anything here, then that means you only have one menu currently on your site. You can add new pages to the menu or drag a page to a different order. If you click the tiny arrow, you can change the name of it or completely delete it from the menu. If you want to create a completely new menu, you can click Create a New Menu. If you want to have submenu items show in the menu, just add the items to the menu and place it a bit to the right under the menu name you want it to show under, just like you see here. I'll click Save Menu. I'll now pull up the view of my site and you'll now see the submenu items showing in the menu under Pages. If you want to change the global color and fonts and buttons of your site, here's how to do this. Click Customize in the top bar. Click Colors and Fonts. Colors is where you can change the colors and color settings of your site. Buttons is where you can change the button colors and settings of your site. Typography is where you can change the font and font settings for your site. You now know how to access pre-made professional templates, how to create a donation website with WordPress, and making edits to it using the drag and drop editor Cadence Page Builder. That is my donation website tutorial going over how to make a donation website with WordPress step by step. If you have any questions, get in touch in the comments as I'm here to help you with anything you need. Give this video a thumbs up and leave us a comment letting us know if the tutorial was helpful or not, as the comments help improve our tutorials. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more website tutorial videos.